Suck it, Michael Bay. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is a sequel to a movie that was rather good. A surprise that came out of left field that could have been disastrous. I mean, come on, James Franco and CGI apes by 20th Century Fox. Really? Turns out that movie was really good. I absolutely loved that movie. So when I heard of the inevitable sequel that was coming out, I was a bit skeptical, seeing how money interferes with vision and quality goes down. And with this franchise getting another director, so I was like,
oh, hell no!
But at least they were getting the same writers. But anyway, let's talk about what worked for the movie. Diversification. This is what really stuck out to me. Last review, I ranted about Transformers doing the same thing over and over again in the same location. But in this movie, same location, different characters, different atmosphere, and different story. I mean, we really see the results of what happened from the last movie, and the humans are a dying breed, and there is a real power struggle between these two sentient life forms. San Francisco has been taken over by nature so much that it almost feels like another place. It was amazing what they did with San Francisco this time around. They put some real thought into what this world would look like. Superb job. The script, the writing, once again, is top notch. Everybody in this story had a proper motivation for their actions. I understood why pricks were pricks and why tensions were high. Other movies, for example, Noah, has lazy reason for adding tension. I can tell you what could have been done to avoid situations. I'm constantly asking, why is this happening? Why did he say that? Who would do that in this situation? But in this movie, I was quiet the whole time. Everything flowed so naturally in this movie. This movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes and it felt like an hour because I was so drawn into this movie. It never let up. The dialogue was great. No one felt out of place. No one felt forced. Everyone had a logical part to play in this movie. Superb job. Now, I'm usually against CGI, but this movie is an exception because they took their time with it. Everything looks so realistic. The movement of the apes when they're swinging, falling, talking to each other, it just felt so real. And the emotion and the acting behind these CGI spectacles is superb. I had to constantly remind myself that these characters aren't real. But at the same time they are. It's like Apeception. Superb job. This clip. Superb job. The focus of the movie. Apes. The humans, supporting characters. Everything in its right place. Even Radiohead made a song in dedication to this movie.
Everything in its right place. In its right place.
I know, right? They're time travelers who saw this movie and went back in time and made a song in the past. You know, time travel. But yeah, I love the human element in this movie. They're there to get the plot of this movie rolling. This movie is called Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and I'm seeing beautifully developed ape characters. There was a point in this movie where two human characters share a moment with each other talking about a character's daughter, and I was like, please don't shift the focus of this movie to the humans. And guess what it did?
What?
It said what needed to be said and moved on. That's all we needed. Thank you. Superb job. I could go on and on about this movie, but I got some stuff to do. I just got back from vacation and I needed to squeeze this review in for the week, and I'm about halfway done with Haven X Presents The Room, and I'm glad you guys seem to enjoy that. But this movie was beautifully shot, excellent cinematography, beautiful acting, wonderful script, top-notch CGI. I mean, they took their time with this movie instead of whoring out the franchise. 3 years in the making of a solid 2-hour flick, they deserved every penny of the audience they've entertained, and I can't wait to see what they've got next. But take your time. So after adding all of this up, I'll have to give this movie a solid A. The only reason it doesn't get an A+ is because it's not an original, being based off an existing property. I'll see you guys next week with... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I'm not wasting my time with these movies. Guys, which one of these should I check out and review next week? I'm so scared. I'm not gonna see all those movies next week. No way!